Hello there, welcome back to Warwickshire Kite and Bonsai. Sorry I haven't made one for a while, but I ain't been too well. I've just come back from Doncaster from the Kite show, which when I got there it wasn't open, and they didn't sell any fish anyway, so they were just, it was just like a little normal show, which we didn't stop till it opened. There was no point if there was no fish for sale, so I ended up coming back to Quenny and I bought a fish from there, which I'll show you in a minute. It's just gone into the bowl, it's just been acclimated. Oh, it's a bit noisy in here, but I'm just going to show you the Tempest. So nice and brown there, and all this is going okay. Media's going lovely and brown. There's a fish I just bought from Quenny Kite, Goshki. 32 centimetres Goshki, which I'll take up to the bowl now and have a look. I did go to the Kai Waterbound auction last week. There was, what's the old saying? High grade prices, not very high grade fish in the auction. There were some decent big ones in there, but the littler ones there was just far too much money for what they was. So we did meet another people there from the People's Pond, so that made up the day. Only reason it made up the day because we met them, because they were really nice people. And I bought these two from the garden centre at Coolins, so at least I went and got some. So like I said, I've just bought this from Quenny Kite. Got lovely kahaku pattern on it, and the black's just starting to come through on it as well. This stood out in about another 30 or 40 fish in the pond. 32 centimetres. Really nice and clean. A really nice pleasing pattern on it, like a 3-step kahaku pattern, with the black coming out on the back and on the head. I'm just leaving it a bit longer in the bowl because it's got some pond water in there as well, so I'll get used to that before I put it in the pond. All the rest is doing well. Vacuum showers has matured now. I'll put more media in there. Everything's stabilised now, so I can start adding fish. I was doing it slowly. A lot of people put loads of fish in all at once, but no, I went through that years ago, and that's too much hassle. Worrying about nitrite and ammonia, so, and the water's sparkling there. I did buy this bowl. Not today, I bought it a couple of days ago, a measuring bowl, and I also bought a new microscope. I'll take it down and show you, and a hoover. I needed it because I'm suffering like everybody else did with a black algae on the bottom of the pond, which I don't know if I can show you it here now. It's probably dried up now. This is all I was getting off the bottom of the pond. Bags and bags of it. But I bought a big microscope, the big double one. So yeah, the big double one I bought. If anybody's interested in one, I've got one here. That's my one that I've had for a while. It works fine, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that I wanted a bigger one. It's in a case, comes. It's a good microscope, there's nothing wrong with it at all. If anybody's interested in it, just give me a message down below, and if you can't travel to pick it up, there's a reasonable price if anybody wants it. The National is in 2 weeks time. I don't mind fetching it today. I'm only about 5 miles, 6 miles from the National. There's the Quenny Kite box in there. I've just extended this because this is starting tomorrow, ready for me eating next week. I've got to concrete all this. I did extend it out further. This as I can walk down the side of it, saves struggling all the time. And also bought some polycarbonate sheets for the top of my pond for the winter. I was going to buy some brand new ones, but it's so expensive. It's just little tiny bits of dirt on the ends which needs cleaning, but the rest is brand new. And they must be 30mm thick, so they're good quality ones. But all the flowers is all looking fine. Hanging baskets is all out, so I'll have to give the windows a bit of a clean again today. Now I'm back. So, but the people from the People's Pond is very nice people. We spoke to them for at least a couple of hours. It's just like we know them for 10 years. So I see he's bought a nice tragline, which is nice, from the People's Pond. So I've blocked the back of that vacuum showers in there. The other side I've just started the frame up to block in before the winter comes. And my azalea has dropped its flowers now, so it's all been pruned ready for the next year. So, but like I say, everything's growing in there now. Mind your own business is growing, and she's put some watercress I think in the middle. But I did put another box of Bacchias media, I squeezed it in, broke some up and pushed it in the bottom. But I did PP the pond a week and a half ago, I think, a week ago. Not because I had parasites, I just wanted to do it. And also the fish looks, well, a million times better, but the skin's come out milk white. And I didn't kill my bacteria off, because Lee from West Midlands Kai told me to turn my filters off for at least an hour and a half and just let the pond take over until it starts going a bit brown. Then obviously you switch your filters and that back on. Like I said, I didn't do it for parasites or nothing like that. I just wanted to do it just before we do start getting the winter come in again, which with the weather we're getting won't be long by the look of it. So it was just a quick update, that's all. Like I said, sorry I ain't made one for a while, but I've been in the hospital. I just wanted to thank the ambulance drivers as well what come out to pick me up. They come out and looked at the garden. I was out here looking after them more than what they did me. I'm only joking. But no, thanks to them lads. I was in a lot of pain from the gallstones, so they sorted me out. So thank you to them. And I did subscribe to the channel while they was here as well, so that was nice to know. But like I said, I'll get this in the pond now, and obviously the national will be in 2 weeks time, so I'll be videoing that. And if anybody's interested in that microscope, it ain't going to be a lot of money, but it is a good quality one. I think they're about 200 to buy now. So like I said, the water's sparkling. That's where I've been acclimating the fish, and I've done that in there in the bag. There's the bags there. I'll put it in for at least half an hour, 40 minutes. So, but like I said, these was nice, what come from Coolins. Obviously we put them in those pots, but they're massive, so they're probably 4 foot tall, I suppose, 3.5 foot tall. So, like I say, everything's growing there, the grapevine's growing. This has grown massive this year. So, like I say, it was a quick update, that's all. Just haven't made one for a while. Oh yeah, I didn't show you the Hoover. I showed a big vacuum for the pond. I needed to buy it because, like I said, of the black algae. It was horrible. That bag, I put it on the end of the pipe and I filled it up at least 5 times. That's the one I bought. There's a load of different attachments. So yeah, it comes with loads of different attachments. But like I said, the Lee at West Midlands Kai. If anybody's interested, you want to get over here, there's some really nice fish. Really nice chap, very knowledgeable, and gives you advice before you even ask for it. To be honest with you, you don't need to say, oh, can you tell me to do this? You say what's wrong, he'll tell you before you even get it out your mouth. So very nice bloke. And you got some massive fish over there. And he also, I think, EZ ponds, I think he sells. Drums, nexuses, fish. Like I said, I found him cheaper than anywhere else, so that's why I went there and got me some pom bombs and some gel and stuff like that off him, sir. And also some oxygen I bought off him. Anyway, I'm going there and I'll get this fish in the pond. Thank you very much. Anyway, if you could subscribe, hit the thumbs up and hit the notification bell for more new videos, which obviously I'll be making some more now I'm back on my feet. Thank you. Bye bye.